Welcome back, everyone, to everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday evening, right here with us in Pitch Practice,
The
the
show.
show. What's
We're
up,
here.
everybody? Welcome to another episode. I have to remember each time now that when we first go live, I need to actually get this set up so we can be live on all these different platforms. We're coming live to you on Facebook, coming live to you on YouTube. We're coming live to you on uh, X and on LinkedIn. While you're here, go ahead, give us a shout out and let us know where you are watching from. Give us a hashtag where you're watching from. Let us know if you see that nice little red, that red little symbol around my name. That lets you know that we are actually live right now. But if you're catching us on the replay, that's cool too. Just give us a hashtag down in the comments. Show us that you are with us. And I just need to make sure. There we go. All right. Looks like I did not have that persistent stream on there. So it was not going live. But now there it is. All right, now we're live inside of the Facebook group, Funnel Building 101. How are you guys doing out there? Give us a little bit, let us know how you're doing. Who's with us today in the comments? Let us know. And I see you out there watching. So what's up, Brandon? How are you today with Mr.
I,
Mr. Clickfunnels?
I'm good, and I apologize for last week. I was actually about elbow deep in a whole new site. Got another client on board with Clickfunnels 2.0. I was building out her funnel hub. It's a travel agent, and I was just like engrossed. I started, and it would just, I don't know, blinders on, wasn't thinking about the time. And that night I probably got 70% done in about 3 hours that I was working on it. So um, we're pretty much done now. Got a couple more tweaks to do, check links, set up a couple workflows. And right now we got the infamous coming soon page up right now. So if you go to the website, travelsbysherla.com, you can opt in and get notified when we go live, and get on that newsletter list to get all those travel deals.
Nice. So you're making a funnel for the travel industry. What kind of funnel is it?
Oh, right now it's just simple. It's the funnel hub, so it's going to lead everybody down the path to filling out the form to start booking for travel. And it's not a simple form. I did a little bit of research into what other travel sites were doing, so funnel hacking them, so to speak, on how they set up their forms. And just so she doesn't get low quality leads, we add more details to the form to kind of narrow it down, so she has an idea of who she's dealing with, what kind of trip they want, and could be better prepared going into the meeting.
Low quality leads. Explain to us what you mean by low quality leads, and explain to us how you can increase the quality of your leads just with your form. And before you answer that question, I want to let everybody know to stick around, because today we are talking about one of the most infamous online trainings that you can take to start from absolute zero to having your own business or funnel built in 30 days. And that's what our conversation is about today. It's It's been around for a few years, but they've done some tweaking. But we want to talk about the latest twist in that training. And
So when it comes to lead quality, right? So I didn't want to say, tire kickers or throw any type of slang on there, but that's essentially what we're trying to not have is tire kickers. So once somebody, is on the site, I put so much information on the homepage for what services are offered, what the possibilities are, what current travel specials and deals are. The blog posts are showing up on the homepage, for her travel adventures, et cetera. Once I get that information to put in there. So that whole homepage is just going to be an overwhelm of information, right? So just give, right? The Cardone method, right? Kill them with information. So, but it's not too busy, but it does have a good bit of information to disseminate there. So to get rid of the tire kickers, so to speak, we're going to use the slang term of it. The more fields you put in your form, the narrower the end of the funnel is going to be. So it's not just name, address, telephone number, and email, and hit submit for somebody to get back to you blind. Now we're talking, are you ready to travel? Where do you want to go? How many people are going? What questions? What specifics do you have about your travel that I need to know? Type information there. Some are required, but some are optional just to get through the form. But just because they're there, they're more apt to being selected. So that's one way to improve your lead quality is just add more forms sections.
So what you're saying is the more information that people are willing to input in your form, the more likely they are to not be a tire kicker. So the tire kickers are going to be those that want just almost give little to no information. And that can be an indication of their actual interest level in what you have to offer. But the more information they're willing to divulge in this form, you're getting better quality leads.
Yep. And even on the newsletter sign up, it's name, email, and then telephone's optional. Because eventually, we'll work into, a text messaging situation as well. Once, they're at that level. So, it's going to be a good one. It'll probably be my best one yet to date. Not to say that I've made bad ones, but with each iteration, you just get a little bit more bold for the creations, and you just go back and tweak the other ones that you've built.
I'd say that I can't tell you how many times I've been in different Facebook groups and someone will make a comment or they'll ask for some feedback on one of their opt-in pages that they've put out there. And they'll say something, this is just a general, a general statement, but something similar, right? They'll say, I can't seem to understand, I've got this opt-in page and I've had, let's say I've had 150 people visit it, and I've had 65 people opt in, but no one's purchasing. No one's bought anything. What's wrong with my funnel?
There could be a lot of things wrong with it, until somebody gets to that page. It could be the price, it could be the hook, the story. You don't know until you can test those different things. Change the headline, change the copy of the story, change the video if there's a video on the page, lower the price, increase the price, add more to the offer. There's so many different variables to put in there. It's kind of crazy. Funnel Hacker TV, which has sunsetted for the time being, did an episode about that with Yeah, they did their last episode a couple days ago. I think it was like Monday. They did their last episode, so no more Ben Moot on
And
on
Susan,
and Susan. Yep.
why?
So
Okay, I'll
I don't
ask
know
you.
why. I don't know why, but they're kind of revamping it and trying something different. But in any case, yes, they talked about the latest deal, which I think is the thing we're going to be talking about here when it comes to the headlines. And no, it was the webinar that Russell did last Wednesday. So with the 74-page swipe file deal, did you watch that?
No. I there was one this week, a profits party, a funnel profits party.
That was like the redo of like the encore version of the one before. So it was pretty much the same funnel, but basically he gave away this book digitally.
Whoa. I've got that book.
Yeah,
Whoa. No. That's the Funnel University book.
yeah, but he gave
Whoa.
this away digitally
Oh, okay.
for showing up.
I've
But
if you're an old school ClickFunnels user from ClickFunnels Classic and you are in the infamous Funnel
like,
Flex,
yep,
remember that Funnel University is part of it. It's in there.
it's still in there. Yeah, so you have the digital version. Well, what he did was took all of that data information or all those deals, downloaded them, combined them into one massive PDF, and gave that away on the webinar. So and all the trainings that he's done, I mean, once you create the content, I mean, it's pretty much evergreen. Like these were all the old newsletters that he sent out when he was sending out newsletters. He then decided to publish them in a book. Well, doing that is very expensive, so that's why he's not doing it anymore. As far as doing that newsletter and then putting them in a physical book. I mean, this book is like 700 pages, 600 pages.
Well, if you know, he didn't write those articles for Funnel U.
No, he didn't. But I mean, there's still capital costs.
Who is
in publishing them?
Who is the person that wrote those? Because they were very, very good, and he funnel hacked some, and he really got deep into the details. One of my favorite funnel hacks from that Funnel University was the coaching from I think it was one of the very first funnels that Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins did together.
Well, it says by Russell, and then contributing authors Stephen Larson and Mike Schuer. So that's who's in there. But no, I mean, there's some great funnels in here. So we'll have to put the link. We'll have to put the link in the comments after the fact for that webinar to get on. That way you get the swipe file.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, the author has his very own website, and I think it's swiped.co.
Yes, one of them in there, yes, was swipe.co. You can sign up 14-day free trial. I forget what you get with it, but I saw it in one of the funnels in there. Yeah, no, there's some great stuff that's still live, which is good considering the age of the material.
Yeah. I think Dean and Tony now are on their 5th or 6th challenge together, and I know they have one upcoming here in a few weeks. I've been seeing some advertisement for it.
Yep, the gamehachanged.com is that site to check out. No affiliation with them, but I was on Dean's. He had an impromptu webinar, and then he gave out the link to go to, and I went to it, and it was a great page. And I was looking at the pages built in ClickFunnels, obviously, and then there was one element in there that isn't in there now. They took it out for whatever reason. It was the testimonial element, and the element itself had a slider in it. So you click the little arrows and it slid through the testimonial. I was like, that's what I want.
It's like a slider.
Yep. So like in the middle, it you could read it clearly, and then as you clicked it through on the sides, it was a bit faded. So it was a really neat element. I know that they are working on that type of element.
No, you can
to put in there.
You can do it in ClickFunnels 2.0.
They don't have a slider element yet. You need a jQuery to do it or something like that. Slick slider.
No, I've got I hacked it from I have a funnel hub swipe file, and I hacked the 10 funnels that are the when it's the test or the control. And I got that and I got that slider in 2.0, and it's in my funnel hub template. I went through, and I think, I can't think of all the 10 funnels that I swiped in that funnel hub, but there was I could show it to you.
Go ahead.
I can show it to you.
But doesn't it take custom code?
Yeah.
Hold on. See, I don't want to do custom code. I had to watch our buddy Dan Havey's YouTube video on the little drop down clicker that I'd put on for one of my sites. I was pretty impressed with myself to do that. Let's see if I can find it.
I sure did. Hold on. Let me see. I don't want to close up my thing here. So let me take a look here. Okay. Yes, this is it. All right. Okay. Yeah. So this is let me share this here real quick. And then you've got something that you want to share too, Brandon.
Yep.
Okay.
Couple things.
Yes. So let me do a quick share here on this funnel hub there. And I'm on the wrong side today. This is it. All right. This is my secret funnel hub swipe file. If you're already a member of my, if you've already signed up for my one-page ClickFunnels 2.0 moving guide, you may have gotten access to this. And if you have not gotten access to it, I'll leave a link around this video somewhere to take advantage of it. This is what I actually offer for free. And this here, you seen this one before?
I don't have access to this. You haven't given it to me yet.
Yes. And this is the sales funnel hub swipe file. And this is just your little explanation. And here are the case studies and the swipe files. Allison J. Prince, her e-commerce and coaching. Dan Kennedy's magnetic marketing. The cash flow tactics, financial literacy and empowerment. Brian Delaney's, Kiana Daniel, Joel Irway, Annie Grace, Garrett J. White, Krista Mashore, Marie Koshuga, and Tim Shields. and those are the swipe files that I have in here. Now for
Yeah.
for
Where's
each
that slider at?
each of the funnel hubs, what I do is I go through and I explain some of the features on each funnel hub that I've hacked. And when you want to access the swipe file, you'll just click on the link to get it. This one here is this here on Allison J. Prince's Sales Funnel Hub. She has a cluster of testimonials that rotate when you click the button. So, and I've swiped that too. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. So you see this image right here? This is how her testimonials show up, and then they actually rotate when you click the button. So it's sort of like a slider, but more of a thing there. And then the hamburger menu on the top, the clickable social media icons. But those are just some of the unique things about the Sales Funnel Hub. And then I go through each page, and each page we've swiped it to show how her Sales Funnel Hub follows the control. Let me see here. Hold on. And this one is the Magnetic Marketing Sales Funnel Hub. And it shows some of the unique features about this one. We've seen this before, how the images slide in from the side as you scroll down the page, and the social images slowly slide in from the bottom on these cell phones. And hold on, that's the marketing secrets. That's some of the unique features about marketing secrets. And then here is some unique features about the cash flow tactics, along with their sales funnel hub and how they have interpreted each page. Because you've got your programs page, you've got your lead magnets page, and each page of the sales funnel hub. Which one is this? This one is Brian Delaney's perfect funnel system. So I'll have to get you a copy of this so you can take a look at it. And in the pages, you don't have to recreate them. You just download the swipe file into your account, and then you've got it in there. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I will make sure that you get a copy of that. And check it out. Check for the comments around this video to get access to that. And speaking of that slider and the testimonial and some of those really cool features that you can do inside of ClickFunnels 2.0.
Yeah, like when I looked at it, I mean, the site looked super clean. I mean, of course, they got thousands of dollars to spend and have the best builders and developers there that can take the time and polish everything up and make it look nice and glowy and good. There's good and cheap and fast and expensive. You know what I mean? So they really put it together good. But
yeah, there's that saying, good, cheap, and fast.
Yeah,
If
if you want it, you can choose two.
If you want it good and cheap, it won't be fast.
Yeah.
If you want it fast and cheap, then it won't be good.
Yep.
If you want it fast and good, then it won't be cheap.
Cheap. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I love that. I love that little fast, good, and cheap. Yeah. All right. So here we are. We're 24 minutes into the recording, and we haven't started talking about our main topic today, which is the brand new One Funnel Away Challenge by ClickFunnels. This is a really great offer. That's what I'll say. It's a great offer. This challenge it's no longer free. They brought it back, and it was a free challenge. It was 30 days, and now it's been changed to a different challenge. You want to bring up the screen?
Yeah.
All right. You want to bring it up, or I'll bring it up, and I'll let you talk about it.
You can bring it up on your end. I was going to actually show the back end of it.
Okay, I'm going to bring up the actual. I'm just going to bring up the actual sales page.
All right. Bring up the sales page, and then I'll bring up the back end.
Okay, I'm going to bring up the sales page here. Here we go. There we go.
Yeah, so it's all new, and what they're taking from elements from a couple funnel hacking lives ago when they went down for the 2CCX deal, expert or ecom pathways. And so I think that's pretty neat. They're kind of bringing that into the one funnel away experience. I can tell you, it's not as robust as what the coaching would be, especially like for the one-on-one deal. Mm-hmm. But it does give you those two paths for Trey and Russell to kind of guide you with that. And there's bi-weekly calls. So Dante and Russell are handling the expert side, and Trey and Russell are handling Dante and Trey are handling the ecom side. So Dante's going to be in there for you to help you with the actual technicalities and kind of mini guidance of going through ClickFunnels itself. And then Russell's there for the mindset type coaching and how to sell online, really.
Right. So if you have attended Funnel Hacking Live, I think it was 2 years ago, and the Funnel Hacking Live in Florida, it's super cool event, and Russell only pitches one thing there, and that is his 2CCX coaching. And every year it's like a 12-month coaching, and it's a $25,000 coaching program. It's the get in at $25,000 level. So I think that this is amazing, because this is kind of the same training that he gave, and people paid $25,000 for this training. Now, at that Funnel Hacking Live, he had Allison J. Prince. It was Allison J. Prince was the head coach, or she was the guide for the e-commerce path, and then it was Russell that was the guide for the expert path. And you might be asking, well, what's the difference between e-commerce and what is an expert anyway? What's the difference?
So e-commerce is selling a physical product, and Trey's physical product, I think, was like a flashlight was his first deal. And I think then he had credit card knife was his next big hit there. And then the expert is your coach, consultant, marketer. That's your expert there, to where you don't have a physical product, but you have info products that you're looking to sell. So your expert, would be Russell, would be Dan, would be Tony, would be who else?
Travel services.
Travel services are experts. Yes and no, in the sense that they're selling a physical product, but they're really there to provide the guidance, right? But the great thing about the travel agent and that whole deal is it's free to work with them. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah. So you go to a travel agency, it's 100% free to work with them. They're paid on commission, and they only get paid when you book. So, their job is to make sure that one, they're booking the right trip, and two, everything's within budget, and three, that you have the most amazing time, and they're there to kind of back you up should anything go awry with canceled flights and all that kind of stuff. So in any case, Yeah. So for experts, just think of somebody that educates you, like they're the teacher, right?
Yeah, yeah,
They're the guru.
yeah. Well, in Expert Secrets, he talks about I think one of the in the beginning of it, and because I remember getting that book and kind of wondering, what is Expert Secrets? What does it mean? And when he talks about it in the book, he really breaks it down. It's like you've become the expert at something, and you feel as though you have learned it and you have this knowledge that you want to share with the world. And he always talks about, typically when you're an expert, your customer is you before you overcame that obstacle or that challenge, or you became the, what is it, what is this thing, is a hero. You know how he always talks about being a hero at the top of the hill,
Mm-hmm.
and hero at the top of the hill, and you want to guide your people up that hill, taking the steps that you have taken to get there. That's what I see as an expert, because you have overcome. And I think that's how he has framed it, when when he looks at people like Die Hard and the OGs of ClickFunnels, Kaylin Poland, right? Fitness, and she lost weight over a long period of time, and then when she got to that point, then she started to teach other people, and she created this mass movement. Annie Grace, and addiction and overcoming addiction. Even I think Wake Up Warrior, it's something that you've overcome, and you have a message to share to the world, and you can help other people overcome that same struggle, that you overcame.
Mm-hmm.
And in his expert, he teaches you how to find your voice and share your message with the world. And just scrolling through this here, then we get to the offer, and this is what I think, it's such a great value right here. And it is $100, but remember, it was $100 before. But what do you get here? What's this first thing you get right there, Brandon?
The ClickFunnels.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Hold on, make sure.
Uh, you know what? I'm gonna have to actually plug in here real quick.
So it looks like you get 90 days of ClickFunnels. So that's 3 months for $100. Right. The low plan now is $97 a month. So you're getting 2 months free on that to get everything built out properly. Because depending on the time frame that you have, if you're doing this, from 5 to 9, like you have a 9 to 5, right, and then you work 5 to 9 after that, it'll take a minute to get everything set up right before you start making that first dollar back. So Russell's doing over the top value here when it comes to the platform itself to help you recoup the cost that you put in, right? So 90 days of ClickFunnels, phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah. That's an entire 3 months to get up and running and have a funnel that's bringing in money for you. Yeah, it could easily be paid for. The $100 value that could easily be paid for. And did you know who's on this page right here?
Yeah, Miss Tracy there. She made the testimonials. Good for
Yeah, yeah. Tracy made the sales page, and that's it. It's a quick page. It's not
her.
long at all.
Yeah.
It,
And
it
there is no way to join it free unless you're already a ClickFunnels member. So there's no more free deal. So join now, $100. probably the best $100. You blow $100 out in fast food a month, probably. Well, go to the grocery store instead of buying the overpriced McDonald's or Chick-fil-A and learn this. And if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Just cancel your account. But yeah, it's an opportunity here to learn something, learn a new skill, and get that internet money. Because funny story. I remember the South Park episode. I know I bring it up a lot. I think I was in college or something, to where they had the episode of talking about internet money, and the kids go on the crazy adventure to find how to find and get internet money. And that back then they were making fun of all the meme YouTube videos from Afro Ninja and the Uma Uma guy and the shocked gopher and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to make that dream reality, take this challenge. So, but on the back end of it, I'll show you the back end of what you actually get.
All right. And also, I just want to mention that wording right there is that after the 90 days, it's just $97 a month. So we'll have to talk about the new pricing structure that Clickfunnels has changed over to. We definitely need to review that, Brandon, because it's going to affect us in the future too, because we've always had that funnel hacker plan with three workspaces.
And we still have it. That isn't changing. As
Right.
long as we don't change our program, we're locked in.
But they have gone to another program that has 10 workspaces.
Yeah, who needs 10 workspaces?
It depends if you can sell them.
No,
well, but you can't really sell them either too. So
nope.
Yeah. So you can have 10 workspaces, and I'm just hoping that we can still get our same annual discount too. But go ahead and queue up your screen. Are you able to queue it up?
Yep. Hold on here.
I've stopped sharing mine.
All right. So this is the back end of the program. So like this is the course that you would have access to. Day one is going over the one funnel away. So that's all the mindset training and things like that to get you in the mood to get into the learning mode. It takes you about an hour or so, maybe an hour and 20 minutes for that video. We won't play that. And you get a workbook for the deal. And Russell's really getting into putting everything on podcast, right? And so he is putting everything on podcasts. So if you don't have time to log in for the day, not only is he sending it out via the Webby app, text messages every morning at 8 o'clock, but you also have access to listen to it as a podcast, which is nice. Okay.
Wow. Is there a free t-shirt in this one?
I don't know. In fact, I was looking for that t-shirt to wear since we were talking about it, the Mission Complete deal. I don't think there's a free t-shirt anymore. I mean, there should be. I don't think there is.
But there's yeah, because the link to the One Funnel Away challenge has changed. It's not that One Funnel Away challenge anymore. So if you missed out on that free t-shirt, it's probably gone, right? Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't even know if you can even log into that one anymore. Like if it's like members at onefunnelawaychallenge.com. I don't think I ever bookmarked it.
Wait, you know what? It might still be in if you are in if you have it inside of your dashboard. You know what I mean? Inside of ClickFunnels, how you have your courses that you're enrolled in.
Maybe I haven't dug that deep. So these are the 10 days that you have that will kind of walk you through the system over the next 90. But over the 90 days, you get these live coaching calls. So I don't know how long he's going to continue to do those live coaching calls from the start of the program as it started. You never know with Russell, he gets bored quite quickly and then moves on to another thing. But as of now, there's 2 calls. There's one on Monday and there's one on Friday that goes over the plan. And so you got the offer hacking, creating your offer, the ask campaign, build out your funnel, the perfect webinar, the VSL page, order form, membership site, traffic, and then the live call replays are there for you. Under the Ecom side, you have 2 options: beginner and advanced training, which is nice.
So, and that's Trey. And then who is that next to him?
That's Trey and Trey.
Oh, that is Trey. Okay. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then build. They don't have anything under build yet, so that's probably a module that needs to be built out. And then you have the Funnel Hacker Library. And so these are courses here, and he's kind of doing it like the Secrets of Success deal, where he says you have 3 credits, right? And I don't know if if this is actually working right for what it is, but you pick the 3 courses that you want to learn.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, let's see here. Oh, wow. Those are some list building secrets. That's old funnel flick stuff right there.
Mm-hmm. A lot of it is old funnel flick stuff. And if you have access to 1.0, you still have access to funnel flicks.
Yeah. Funnelology, high ticket secrets. I've seen that one. The 5-day lead challenge, Funnel Hackers Cookbook, perfect webinar, secret webinar. That's a new one. 30 days. Oh yeah, 30 days. Affiliate bootcamp and brick and mortar funnel. .com secret summit. I did not know there was an expert secret summit. Funnel frameworks, 2 Comma Club Live. I've got that. Unlock the secrets. Oh, those are 2 I've never seen. 10x secrets. I've seen it. And there's Funnel U. Okay, great. Thanks for showing that. That's a nice little library there.
You get all that for $100. It's a lot of information throwing it at you there. He's kind of gatekeeping it there to kind of keep you on board with the subscription, because as long as you have the subscription to ClickFunnels, you have access to this course, and you get this.
I'm surprised there is no subscriber reviver from Yara Golden.
I'm sure he'll put it in here.
So for all of those old classic ClickFunnels user, can you give us let's see if we can get a demo of Funnel Flicks.
You're gonna pull up Funnel Flicks?
Let me see. Let's see if I can log into the old classic account here. If I still remember my email and my login. I think I had to change it. Funnel hack. Oh yeah, there it is. I am inside of my ClickFunnels Classic. I can't believe I'm still getting contacts in here. And not only that, but I'm still getting commissions from here too. And you know what? Guess what? I don't see a link to Funnel Flicks in here.
Oh, it's in there.
I don't see a link to Funnel Flick. Oh, there it is. I see it. There it is. Let's see if it will let me in.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple of hits on my old funnels in there for my Google Business profile.
I got it up. All right, here. Let me show this classic site right here. You think it'll show?
It should.
See that there? Okay, wait. Let's see here. Look at that. And look at this classic. I always like to come in here because this is just amazing. The trainings in here. There's Funnel U.
There's the old one funnel on the way there that you have access to.
Yeah, I think that is the number 2. That was the live one. But Unlock the Secrets was never open. There's the Brick and Mortar Summit. And I know there's access to the Affiliate Bootcamp, the 30 days, the 5-day lead challenge, the high ticket secrets, list building. So, and then there are those few trainings. Man, oh my gosh. How much training have you watched in here?
Probably like 5%. My problem is I get bored very easily with these digital courses. I'll get through about half of them, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to move on. So, probably the only one that I've ever done through all the way would be the one funnel the way. At least watching the videos and getting something set up properly. But I really wanted to like the media buying, like the Agora Financial. Like if he puts that on there, that's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. I actually looked at this course right here, the Traffic Hive Secrets. I remember I met this guy at Funnel Hacking Live. This was the Instagram course. Really, I had he's got some really good templates and swipe files in there. I swiped a lot from Frank Kern on I think I did on his webinar. I think he has this one, the ultimate webinar blueprint. Frank Kern I think he just had a bunch of just old school knowledge, and also took a lot from the machine. This is Ryan Dice's course that Russell got from him. And I liked it because he has a lot of the email swipe copy. There's a Dan Kennedy course in there, and there is another Dan Kennedy course. And then I also like this Tony Robbins too. That one was good. I looked at some of the Warriors Way with Garrett J. White.
I got about halfway through that one. His course is good. He's just gotten weird on me lately, though. Especially last FHL.
He's never been everyone's cup of tea. I'll say that for sure. He's never been everyone's cup of tea.
I think if there was one person for Russell to kind of disassociate with, I think it would be him. That's my own personal opinion. I'm sure he's a great guy for what he is, but he was cool the first time I saw him. Second time he got weird. Third time was even more weird, and the whole crying in my $100 bills, boohoo, you type deal.
Well, amazingly enough, I missed his presentation at the last Funnel Hacking Live, but
you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
What were you doing?
It was an overslept. It was a late wake up that morning, and but I heard
he came on in the afternoon, dude.
No, he didn't, because I heard there was some think there was some people that were I don't know, something went on in the crowd.
Yeah, there was a dude that stood up and tried to get up on the stage. So I'm thinking in Vegas, there's going to be a little bit more security around because of that. They're probably going to up security a little bit.
It was that crazy.
I wouldn't call it crazy. It was one dude, but you know, they didn't have the. I don't think they had the proper security considering the type of crowd that's there. A bunch of, I wouldn't call them nerdy people, but people not really apt to be physically violent or I don't know what the other word is, outspoken, a little bit more introverted, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah. Well, I think that Mr. Steve Larson, at one point, I think it was 2 years ago, he was walking around with security. And it was, I don't know, I think it made some people feel like, okay, what makes you think you're so special that you have to walk around with security? But I did notice that he didn't have it last year.
I mean, it's needed. When you got 5,000 people, you got to have some type of security, especially around the stage. But, they wanted to make it more of a welcoming, home feeling event. If you got a bunch of security guards around, it doesn't really, it takes away from the experience, I think. So it's a fine line.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So that is the new One Funnel Away Challenge. If you haven't signed up for it yet, and if you're not going through it, what are you waiting for? You get 3 free months of the Clickfunnels software. When have you ever been able to get 3 free months along with the One Funnel Away Challenge for just a measly $100? Why wouldn't you do it? Give
I
me
don't know. I don't know. There isn't a reason. Like I said, it's $100. Learn something new. If it's for you, great. If it isn't, well, at least you learn something new. And you can, if you don't like it, you might know somebody that might like it. You can share it with them as an affiliate and make money on it. So
you can make your money back by referring it to
somebody else,
one person, just one person, and getting that $100 commission. And if you're spending $100 for the same training that others have spent thousands of dollars for, which means that if
how do you feel about that?
Oh man, you know what?
How do you feel about that?
It's two sides to that coin, because if you pay $25,000 for it, you'd be upset seeing somebody else get it for $100.
Yeah, you know? and I've kind of looked at his whole pricing model and everything that he gets, and even Russell says it out loud in the beginning, like of any one of these trainings is, the books are his core foundation. Everything that he has online, every video that he has, every speech that he's given comes out of either the .com books, the expert books, or the traffic books, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can spend the $100 to buy all 3 books and read them, or you can spend $25,000 to be handheld and walked through the deal, and it's the same information. It's just packaged up in a different way, and people will pay more for the experience. And I think he even mentioned it in day number 1 of One Funnel Away Challenge, or maybe day number 2 when it comes to day number 2 when it comes to the offer. And he talks about how he bought Think and Grow Rich. He had the book, sat on his nightstand, never read it, but he spent $100 for the DVDs to listen to it. So I don't know. And plus I think you get the speed out of it too. So we're getting it, 2 years later for a heavily discounted price, but people have already had it for 2 years and have implemented it and have already cashed in on it. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things too. I mean, same thing with his Atlas program at $50,000. The same stuff that you get in the coaching program.
But
it's the experience.
And it could be psychological too, because the more money you spend, the more value you put on it, and you're more likely to take the action. If you're just reading a book, you're not having someone, give you a little bit more encouragement and more push and actually keeping you accountable. So that's when the price goes up too. And, you can get the same information by reading the book. But why do so many people read the book and not get the results? But when you're in that, when you pay that 25,000, suddenly miraculously you do get the results. Russell says something, and he says it a lot. And he says that he says, I have people pay me $25,000 to sit in this room and get this training. And I have also invited other people in that same room, and they get no results. So the people that have came in the room and paid $25,000 typically go on to make millions. But the same ones that go in the room and don't pay anything, they're not likely to have any results. So there's something to be said about the money that you give to get this training.
It is. I mean, I don't know how much money I've invested, myself. I don't even want to think about it, but I know it'll eventually all come back. It's just going to take the time, effort, and energy, and more pitches going out, more deals being closed. In fact, I got a couple in the pipeline here, and one just kind of closed down here with this funnel build, which I didn't show. Let me show. Can I show it real quick, and then we'll
We'll
can wrap it up. All right, here's what we do. So. Here it is. Travels by Charlotte coming soon.
Now it's there. Okay. Wow. Wait a minute.
Yes.
That is not a still image.
No, it's a video. It's loading right now. I don't know why it's loading. Probably because I'm on stream. But let me see if I can refresh it.
That's the first thing I noticed there. Those leaves are actually moving.
Yep. It's a video background.
Great job.
So I figured that out. And somebody, our good buddy Lefty, kind of gave me the inspiration for it.
Nice.
I helped him with his deal on a platform that we shall not name, and he eventually loaded it up with a video, like his whole header. Like he doesn't have this up here at all. His whole header deal is a video, but any case. Yeah, and so
that's the coming soon page.
Yeah, that's coming soon page. Full site isn't done just yet. Working on it. I got a couple more pages to build out when it comes to the resources for the page. But in the interim, so we can try to get her some leads in, we got the coming soon page. She is literally on vacation starting tomorrow. She's going on a trip, so perfect timing. We're on vacation. New site's under construction, and yeah. So we'll try to capture the leads on the down low. So I got to get
what kind of travel deals does she have?
Right now, the one that I know of is 30% off a Norwegian cruise right now. So yeah, if you book now for a trip anywhere, you got to book by the 16th of this month. So book by the 16th of this month for any dates through March 2025, 30% off.
Hey, go ahead
of an Arctic cruise, Norway Arctic cruise.
Go ahead and enter my information in there.
The mental marketer?
No, nope. Yeah, let's take it off screen real quick.
All right.
No, oh no. Okay. And I'm gonna put it in the chat here with us real quick, okay?
Okay.
And that way, hold on, we've got a personal chat, right? No,
I
we
didn't see
don't.
anybody coming through. Yeah,
We
we do.
don't.
It's down private chat down the bottom.
All right, hold on. Shoot, stop that. Okay, yep, here we go. That way we can you can enter my information there, put that email address in there. All right, and then reshare it.
All right, it's in there.
Is there a thank you page?
No,
Okay.
I didn't put a thank you page on it. But it just said form submitted successfully. There's no emails yet. There's no sequence yet. You're in there. We'll get you dialed in. I'll have her reach out to you.
All right. Make sure you give me a heads up when you send an email out, so I know that it's not going to my spam folder.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how seasoned her domain is. So you'll be. I'll tag you under the newsletter, so you'll start getting the newsletters too.
Maybe she can. We may be looking for some cruises leaving out of Galveston.
She'll help you out. She'll help you out.
Yes, cruises leaving out of Galveston. If she can find us some deals. Yeah, we're looking to take some cruises. All right.
There you go.
Great job. Love that. Love it.
So yeah, really excited with the site. Like I said, I played around with it, figured out the video deal. On mobile, video doesn't work on the mobile, so I got a static picture there. So when you load the site, the static picture shows first and then kind of flows into the video, which is nice. Then with the headers and footers, universals, man, gotta love the universals. Her forms, saved all of her forms as universals, especially that long one. You know, you build it once, you don't have to build it again. You update it one place, you know, you don't have to update it again. And then made it really easy with those travel specials to queue them in as products. So anytime she has a travel special, it's queued in as an actual physical product that you could potentially sell as e-commerce, but she doesn't sell the trip, right? But it's still listed as a product, and that way it can update and then show up as a travel special. And then when the special's over, she can delete it out and it's gone from the site. So it's real nice.
Nice. Another great funnel. And if you want a funnel built just like that, you can be in coaching, consulting, or travel agency, fitness, or
home services, roofers, plumbers, electricians, landscapers, car detailers,
local businesses. Or if you've got your very own physical products business, if you're selling things out of your house, making creative items, or that's how Trey Lewellen did it. I would highly recommend his training, especially if you're in physical products. He has been doing it for so long, and he has some insider tips. That's what I'll call it, insider tips. I've even used some of his insider tips. And they are, there are things that you may not think of that can increase your conversion rates. And it's just about customers' behavior when they come to your site. One tip I took from him, I love some of his tips, but some of his tips in e-commerce can be used in different industries. And one of the things he does is asks a question, where did you hear about me from? And I took that from him and I use it in one of my chat sequences. I did. When you go to my business page and Yeah, and my chat bot on my business page will start a conversation with you I've even connected a funnel to my Facebook chat, and it'll take you through the sequence and ask you a couple questions before it sends you to either a free training or to download a free resource. And the question I ask is, where did you hear about me from? And there's 3 options. Did you hear about me from Oprah Winfrey, from Russell Brunson, or from Funnel Hacking Live? No,
Nice.
Did you hear from me on the Oprah Winfrey show? And the answer is, of course you did it, because I wasn't on the Oprah Winfrey show.
That's crazy. Yeah, I need to get my chat set up properly. That's one of the things that I don't have. Nobody ever messages me anyway, so I'm not really going to stress out about it.
Yeah, but what it does is it immediately kind of lends a little bit of credibility to you, because people will assume that if you say, did you hear about me on the Oprah Winfrey show, then what will they assume?
That you possibly could have been on the Oprah Winfrey show, but that's a lie.
Yeah. So you're not saying that you've been on the Oprah Winfrey show, but you're asking, did you hear about me from the Oprah Winfrey show? That is a Trey Lewellen technique.
Okay.
And then people will ask you, have you been on the Oprah Winfrey show? Little deceptive.
Slightly. That's okay. It's all in good fun.
Yeah. Cool. Yep. But definitely highly recommend his training. If you're selling anything, physical products, he's got the course. And this is the same training. Like I said, I think Russell sold this for thousands of dollars. You can get it for pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar. Click the link in the description of this video and start getting the training. But dude, you got to look at this outside. It is absolutely scary, crazy going on right now. Like this might be tornado weather.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that out there.
Oh,
I'm gonna focus or not.
Yeah, I see it. I see those clouds. That looks like how we're get the weather we're getting here in Houston. This is like it's dark.
Oh, it's crazy out right now. We got a storm cell going through, and we might get tornado tonight.
You better shelter in place. Take care.
Yeah, it's getting crazy out there.
All right.
Good episode as always. Appreciate you watching. Need any help? You know who to reach out to. Myself or Mark.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in for another episode, and we'll see you again next week. Take care.